Guys, it's been a long time since I made a video, so before every video I like to do a life update. Last time I made a video I was graduating high school maybe, and now I'm in my late 20s. So a lot has gone by in those years, and I'm just ready to share what I went through, and here we go. Let's just dive into it. September is Suicide Awareness Month. And so I just thought to myself, why not share this with you? On July 16th, 2025, I made a suicide attempt. And this is how I got through it. So let me just take you back to that night. I had just gotten off the phone with my dad, and he told me that I can no longer move in with him once my lease is up. He specifically said, hey kid, what would you do if you were me? And the question just kind of, what would you do if you were me? And I just told him I wouldn't leave my daughter homeless. You know, he said that he needs to save money, which I completely understand. But that will leave me homeless by him not renewing his lease and staying in New York, helping with home renovations, helping family members there, with their homes improvements and whatnot, maybe even going to Florida. I don't know. That's a whole completely different little side story. But he said, what would you do if you were me? And I just told him I wouldn't leave my daughter homeless. I had just told my apartment lease people, sorry, I don't know the proper term, that I'm not renewing my lease. I already signed a little paper, sent my email in, telling them I'm not. I gave them my notice. And I just remember wow, I just felt like my dad, he didn't care about me. And in that moment, I felt like he ripped my heart out and just spit on it. It hurt, and so I couldn't sleep. I went into the bathroom, and my eyes were just bloodshot red. I just remember shaking a lot, and it hurt me. It made me think that someone so close to you, and I'm not saying I'm closer to my dad than anyone else, but my dad and I'm like a shadow, like we're pretty close. So to hear him say, what would you do if you were me, knowing that wouldn't even be a thought to leave my daughter homeless, and it was a hot mess. I'm gonna read to you what I wrote that night. So here it goes. I have no reason to live anymore. I just got off the phone with my dad, and he told me that he's thinking about staying in New York to make extra money instead of renewing his lease. He's thinking about putting all his stuff in storage once his lease is up in October and make extra money by helping. Well, we already went through that. He said it would save him almost $2,000. I would be homeless, just like Mom said. I told him that will leave me homeless, and he said, what would I do if I were in his shoes? I love you, Dad, and I've helped you plenty of times. But I'm sitting on the bathroom floor, vision blurred from tears, can't really breathe too well, hyperventilating so much. A knife was next to me for when I finish writing, and you don't care about me at all. Sorry. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Who do I call for help right now? Mom has to sleep for work. She works early in the morning. My oldest sister has to take care of her family, and she's probably busy. My second oldest sister, she has my nephew, and I just don't want to bother. I love y'all so much. my little sister, she probably has to work early too. I love you. I love y'all. My grandma's probably asleep. And she only really calls me when she needs something from me, so she doesn't call to check up on me, so why would I call her for help right now? Whenever I feel suicidal, which it was lately, you know, when it was happening a little more often, I try to convince myself to stay for Avi. Avi, side note, Avi was my dog. She passed away back on February 17th, 2019. Stay alive, Shy, for your nieces and your nephews. Junior graduates high school soon, and so does your cousin Amir. They need you. They need you to be the loudest person cheering for them. Stay alive, Shy. Stay alive for Selena. She hasn't even had her quinceanera yet. They need you. Corey needs you, Shy. She's not even a teenager yet. She's gonna need your advice one day. 7 isn't even 2 yet. She won't remember you. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. She needs you, Shy. You gotta get help. And I don't know where to begin. But you gotta get help. Dad doesn't care. He doesn't care. You'll be with Avi. You'll be with Granny, Aunt Sylvia, Aunt Mary. No more pain. Heaven can be your home. Okay. So, let me just take a second. I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh, my throat hurts so bad. But, even after I wrote that, my dog Aura was in the bathroom with me, and she just kept scratching my phone like she was telling me to call for help, you know. So I did. I picked up the knife, and I did try to kill myself a few times, and my hands kept shaking. I couldn't do it. And like I said, Aura kept scratching my phone, and I looked up a few different like mental health hospitals I could check myself into, and I was just reading reviews, and they weren't positive, just mixed emotions. And I called my mom, and I couldn't even speak. She knew something was up. I called her and I told her, Dad's thinking about not renewing his lease. That would leave me homeless. Having a panic attack. I don't know what to do, Mom. And I remember her just telling me, Shy, don't cry. Stop crying. It's gonna be alright. She said if she had to, she would get a 2-bedroom apartment, and I just move in with her once my lease is up. She's like, go back to bed. I got you. My mom saved my life. And boy, I'm sorry. I'm so thankful for her. I don't really know. I don't think she knew. She probably had an idea that I was suicidal, and that's what happened that night. But I never told her. And so, Mom, if you're watching this, you saved me. And I I love you so much. And I didn't make this video to like bash my dad or anything like that. I love my dad, and we it's a little rocky relationship. We're doing all right. We'll be fine. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. But yeah. So I just want anyone that feels suicidal or alone, I want you to know that you're not. I've been through it. I'm still here, and there's so many others, you know? Don't be afraid to reach out. There's so many resources. You can call the hotline, you can call a friend, you can speak to me, and just know that it's okay to reach out for help. Nobody is ever too busy. It's okay to not be okay. Reach out for help. There are people out there who care for you and love you. And that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching.